Hello, good day, good morning, good afternoon, health warriors. How are you today? I hope that wherever you are having a phenomenal day. Welcome. So, today is a very special live. I will be bringing on a guest. So, she's an author who has learned how to exchange her brokenness for joy. And she has an incredible story to share. So before I do that, I just want to let you know if you guys are tuning in live or you are on the replay, do come say hello. Let us know where you are watching from. We love to see people joining in from all over the globe. If we have not met before, my name is Crystal Ricassi, and I'm coming to you live from the very beautiful, very hot state of Utah. And I'm a woman on a mission to help men and women improve their gut health and mental well-being with natural solutions. So, hello there, beautiful Nils Angel. How are you there, gorgeous? Thank you so much for being here. Today happens to be, well, I guess I should start off with, if you are not currently aware, I am in a 21-day Facebook Live online crew video challenge. This challenge is hosted by our beautiful and amazing mentor and friend, Helen Martin, who is in Australia. And today happens to be day number 19 of the 21-day video challenge. So today we are asked to bring a friend or interview someone and bring them on screen. So it's called a dual live. So I will be bringing some very special, beautiful lady on with me. Hello, Deb. Thank you so much for your beautiful comment. It's like I feel really honored to be able to interview her today. So without further ado, I want to welcome my beautiful, very special friend, Quay Ball. So give me just a second while I bring her on.
Hi, beautiful Crystal. I'm here.
Hello, beautiful Quay. So this is Quay. Thank you so much for being here, Quay. Oh my goodness, you are looking fabulous as always.
So are you. I'm so honored that you asked me. This is my first interview online. I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness, Quay. I'm so proud of you for doing this, for having the courage to share your story. And I'm honored that I get to be your first interviewee or interviewer.
Yes, thank you.
So if you don't mind, Quay, I know that time is limited for you, which I do understand that because today is her wonderful, amazing husband's birthday. So happy birthday to Chip. But I just wanted to know if you would mind telling us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Yes. Well, thank you. Yes, today's a special day. It's my husband's birthday. We're here in Indiana on this beautiful Lake Maxinkuckee. We live in San Diego, California, but he wanted to have his special birthday here with friends and family. And we got to celebrate July 4th with all the fireworks here and our anniversary. We renewed our vows on the 7th, and then his birthday, and we're having a good time. And so a little bit about myself. I am writing a book, and that's how I know you in the author program. I just had this compelling voice in me to share my story because I feel like God wants me to do further healing through talking about it and writing about it. So to tell you a little bit about it, there was a 2-year period when I had 3 unexpected life-changing events. And one was finding out that my first husband of 6 years had a double life, and he had a sexual addiction. And so that really rocked me to the core. We had 3 children together, and I love children. So I wanted to have a bunch of children, and I had 3 children in 3 years. I was a kindergarten school teacher before that. And so now I have these 3 little ones, and I found this out, and I wasn't sure what to do. So I called my family, and they said, best thing to do is to separate and allow him to go to counseling, and you get some counseling as well. As I did get counseling for myself, I realized um, wow, I had been sexually abused as a child and had not dealt with that. And so I think that that may have been why I chose to marry the man I did. I probably didn't hold him to as much accountability or understand some of our conversations as well. I didn't pick up on the red flags. So I went through some counseling with that, and I was living in my brother's basement in Indiana. So we were married, and I gave birth to all three of my children in Lakeland, Florida. But then my parents came and got me and my three children in three suitcases. We just left everything behind because of the shock, and I just started kind of started a new life in Indiana. I wanted to go back to teaching, but as I did, I realized, oh, I'm going to be teaching other kids, but I've got these little newborn babies. I really want to be with them. And so I was interviewing the daycares and realized I want to work here with them. I'm going to work here and get paid to feed my little girl Avery, who was only, a few months at the time. I wanted to go in and visit my son Zeke, who was 3, and my daughter Hannah, who was 2. I wanted to be in their classrooms, so I did that for a year. And then my grandparents in Arkansas had asked me to come visit them. They wanted to meet my children, and I thought, I'm a strong single mom. I can do this, and I strapped them all in the back seat of the car. But on the way, a truck driver fell asleep and hit us head on. He crossed over the median. And in that car accident, I was crushed into 4 inches of space, broke both arms and legs, broke my ribs, punctured my lungs. My daughter, Avery, was killed instantly. And Hannah and Zeke had major injuries as well. So now I'm in the hospital in Arkansas thinking, oh my gosh, what's happened to my life? Like everything has been taken. First my husband, and now my daughter, and now my body. And am I ever going to walk again? Am I going to be able to feed myself again? And so there was just a lot of physical therapy that I had to do for a year in the physical therapy ward. And yeah, just losing Avery was hard enough. And then learning how to walk again, and then learning how to recover from a divorce. So that was all in a 3-year period of time. So I really went to God and said, help, like, can you tell me, uh, answer some questions for me? And he did. And he answered every single one of my questions. I feel like God is very close to those who are brokenhearted. And so he definitely just restored and redeemed and renewed and healed me, because you wouldn't know it now. I can fully do everything I did before: walking, dancing. I was able to be in the Indianapolis mini marathon. So I just had a lot of work with God through that. And so I wrote a book about it. So it's called Your Beautiful Exchange, and How God Turns Brokenness into Joy.
Oh my goodness, Quay, you are such an amazing warrior. You just, the things that you have recovered from, I cannot even imagine the pain of losing a child. I just can't. And just, I think you made the absolute best decision turning to God, because God heals. God will carry you through the pain, and you're here for a reason. You are here for a
Yes.
reason. So amazing, amazing, incredible story. And my friend Nils Angel says, happy birthday to your husband.
Oh, thank you so much. He
And
wanted to.
also, thank you for sharing your story, she says. And she's also very sorry for your loss.
Thank
So,
you.
So yes, this is how I met Quay. We met in the author community through this book program that we both went through. So her book, you do have a pre-order page as well, right, Quay, that people can pre-order your book if they want to?
I do. It's called yourbeautifulexchange.com. And I also was able to get a breakthrough coaching certification with Christine, and so I'm going to be offering that as well for women who have been through similar situations as me, who I can pray with and just help them to see their story in a new way, because that's what I needed to be able to do in order to write. Because as I wrote, I it did bring up new levels of healing, and each time I needed to see it in a higher perspective. And that's what's given me so much freedom, so much joy, so much clarity, is to ask some questions about why do these things happen. And God gave me some tools and some revelation on how to see my story in a different way, and I'm just so thankful for that, and I can help other women to do that as well.
Amazing, amazing. I do understand, a little bit of the pain of being sexually abused as a child. I was that too. I was there too. And I find that writing my story is also very, very, very healing. It's difficult. I won't lie. It's difficult to write some of the things that I've gone through, because it feels like you're kind of reliving that
Mm-hmm.
pain. But I know a lot of different tools that I've used in the past and things I've learned from the event that we both attended that have helped me to work through it so that I don't get sucked into it and I can just keep on writing.
Yes.
So, and let's see. Nils Angel says, "Can you please put the link in here?" Yes, I will do that, Nils Angel. I will put the link for her pre-order page in the comments. Deb, my friend, says, "Thank you for sharing your story, Quay." And then you also mentioned to me that you are also gluten-free. So how did that come about?
I think it's because in the hospital I was given a lot of pain medication, oxycodone and Dilaudid and all the morphine, and there were 12 surgeries to kind of piece me back together. I'm all metal now. And I think that it may have the medication may have eaten through my intestines, or something, because as I was healing, I was there were some lingering issues with brain fog and mood and like inflammation and joint pain. And so I got diagnosed with so many things like fibromyalgia, arthritis, depression, anxiety, all of these things. I got a lot of labels. And so I went to a natural doctor, and he said, if you would go off gluten for 8 weeks, you wouldn't have to come back and see me. And I said, well, I don't know if I can do that. I love my chocolate chip cookies and breads, and it took a while to go gluten free because I was not self disciplined in that way. But I started recognizing as I would eat breads, that I would feel like I had the flu. And I thought, it's not worth it. I'm going to try it because I was pretty desperate. I just wasn't functioning well. I didn't have energy and I was sluggish. So I finally did it, and I did it for an 8 week period, and I did not have to go back to see the doctor. So that is what it was. And so I studied and read about it, and I totally understand that, yes, gluten definitely does affect you. I had to get my family on board because it was pretty hard to see them like eating other things, and I would just ask, will you please keep the cookies out in the car? And they would go out and have dessert outside. So I was so thankful. But I would have my alternative foods. And I love being gluten free now. I love it so much. And there's so much variety out there now. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I think gluten free options taste better. There's a place local that's called BJ's Pizza, and they have Pizookies, which are pizza cookies. The gluten-free version, everybody says, is even better. But I think that's why. And I won't go back because I just feel healthier being gluten-free.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing that. So I just wanted to explain, because I'm also gluten-free. I've been gluten-free for about 8 years. Mine came because of feeling sick after I ate. And then I started to learn more about gluten and what it does. So for those of you who are not aware, gluten is a protein that is found in wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And what it does is it's basically almost impossible for your body to break it down. So when it tries, it literally will, your villi in your intestine will actually get damaged. And then when your intestine gets damaged, you're in for a world of trouble. So it can cause flu-like symptoms, vomiting, all kinds of gross, nasty stuff. But yeah, gluten-free, a lot of people think that it's like a fad or a trend, and it's not. It's actually becoming more popular, and I'm right there with you, Quay. I've never looked back since I went gluten-free. There's a lot of different options out there now that the food actually tastes good gluten-free, whereas before, when I was a long time ago, when I was taking care of my mom and she had to go gluten-free, the food tasted like cardboard. So so they've come a long way. So well, anyway, Quay, is there anything else that you would like to say here before we jump off?
I just want to say that I am so glad I met you, Crystal, that you are just a bright light for me. And I'm just so excited that we're friends now and that we're going to do this life together. And I'm just honored that you would ask me to do this interview with you. So thank you.
Oh, Quay, you're gonna bring tears to my eyes. I feel like I'm interviewing like the Queen of England. You are so special to me, and I am so blessed that I was able to make it happen for me to go to that event, because I honestly didn't know how I was going to do it. But I felt a connection with you instantly, and I love you. I can't help it. I love you dearly, and I'm so blessed that we are friends and that we get to do this do this together. It's amazing. So
It's amazing.
thank you so much, Quay, for taking the time out to allow me to interview you today. It's been such an honor, and I just love you. And thank you so much for sharing your story. It took a lot of courage to do that, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you very much, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Woohoo! Proud of you too.
So you and Chip have a wonderful, fantabulous rest of the day. Please give him my regards and a happy birthday message to him. And I will be in touch with you again very soon. So if you guys would please give Quay some love, and let her know that, you appreciate her coming on and sharing her story. It took a lot of courage to do that. So I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Quay. I love you. I'll be in touch.
I love you too. Okay, bye.
All righty. All right, guys. So, I just wanted to say thank you all very much for joining us today. I really appreciate your time and for being here to hear my beautiful friend Quay's story. And I will be back again tomorrow for day number 20. So I hope you enjoyed. Take care, be well, stay safe. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. We'll see ya.